Mike, as I settled into my lazy boy on Sunday night,
it's a beautiful
I
image.
thought it could go either one of two ways for the Eagles against the Cowboys. One, the Cowboys would blow them out because I don't know what to expect from this Eagles team, or the Eagles are coming off a bye week, would be well prepared and would blow them out. It was the latter, 34-7, and I thought it could have been worse than that. The way these guys
could have been much worse. If you look at the offensive numbers, it was staggering. And really, the Eagles had the ball for 42 minutes. Dallas only got to run like 40-some plays. The Eagles I thought they were on both sides of the ball. I was blown away by this. I thought this was the best I've seen an NFL team play, certainly this year, if not more than that. And this gives you an idea what the Eagles can be. I mean, they lost 4 in a row, so the cushion is gone. You almost have to treat the rest of the season like it's the playoffs, but this is what they can be.
I've only seen the Green Bay Packers offense look this good this year. Now with Aaron Rodgers, how he dissects a defense at times, but the Packers defense has had some holes, especially in the secondary. Whereas the Eagles, all-around game, every element was impressive. Maybe the one kickoff out of bounds, I'd give them a negative mark for, but that was it. And I think what was impressive was the way Michael Vick was able to read things out there. There was times where the Eagles would Dallas would do something impressive on defense and maybe get the Eagles for a loss on a play, and the Eagles would come right back with this counterplay where the offensive line would pull and McCoy would go the opposite direction for a huge gain and made the Cowboys look foolish. And then they kept doing this to them. It's like every time Dallas had something positive, the Eagles came back with this and made them look dumb. And Bob Ryan was on the sideline looking, and to his credit, he said, "I wasn't. They got me."
And he looks a little silly no matter what's going on.
Yes, he does. Cut a haircut.
Seriously, what a physical impression.
My parents have a Shih Tzu, and they give it haircuts. This guy needs a trim.
Mercy, but you're right, Starkey. I mean, I've never seen a better example of a team taking what the defense gives them. I mean, there were so many times when Dallas, just in general, Dallas is going this way and the Eagles are going this way with the ball. I mean, it was incredible. And Dallas's game plan was, we're going to be able to stop the run because we're the number one defense in the league against the run. We're going to be able to stop the run. We need to blitz a lot to get at Michael Vick, and we're not going to give up the big play. So you heard Michael Vick say after the game, did you see how deep their safeties were playing? I mean, they were really cover two. So they were able to the Eagles were able to again and again and again recognize that and take advantage of it. So you saw lots of intermediate routes. They didn't force the home run ball. Deshaun Jackson really wasn't a huge factor because he's a home run hitter.
Decoy.
Throw to the tight end. Where's that been? Well, this is what Dallas was giving them. So I mean, the next time these two teams play, it's going to be completely different from a game plan standpoint on both sides. But it was really, I thought, really impressive to watch. And that number, 34 points, is really a deceptive number. They won that game much more thoroughly than 34-7.
Think about it. It was ball control. You said 40 minutes for the Eagles. It's hard. The Cowboys have a good offense, and when Romo was on, he can be really on. That Murray, the running back, had run for 258 yards last game. He didn't get a chance.
Per carry, he was good. Right. He was good on Sunday night. But
the Eagles' defense is set up for them to have a lead, so then they can let those guys go. They had the lead, and they also did a great job of ball control. Now, to me, a credit to Vic. One, he saw that those guys are playing deep, but he's listening to the coaches. They're saying, hey, let's, and I think they're listening to the older veteran coaches, to Howard Mudd. He's coming, I read a story, he's coming in early to sit with him. McCoy must be listening to him. You see those guys have a camaraderie on the sideline.
But that was the breakthrough. And the offensive line, I think, for the first time, they had all five healthy and playing the positions that they originally wanted them to play. And maybe this Howard Mudd knows something. I mean,
we picked on him before.
We did.
Okay, I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
And Paul Domowitch did some of the Philadelphia Daily News earlier that I read this week. Last year they averaged a sack every 11-point-something plays. This year it's every 26 plays. Well, that is a huge difference.
It's big, and it went according. They went so exactly according to the formula. That was one of the reasons. It's not always going to be this easy, but Andy Reid, an Andy Reid coach team, is now leading the league in rushing.
Wow,
that's like Princeton leading the NCAA in fast break points.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, it's incredible.
Andy Reid's now 13-0 coming off a bye. I mean, if they played every other week, he would do pretty good. I think
undefeated.
Defensively, we picked on Juan Castillo. I'm not ready to jump on his ship yet, but they're looking better. And part of it is, I think somebody has talked to him. Nnamdi Asomugha is a shutdown corner. Why was he playing free safety at times and out there in space? Put him on somebody, shut down that receiver, and that's what he did. The Cowboy receivers are good.
They did nothing on Sunday
Dez Bryant, they did nothing till late in the game.
You're right.
Even Witten has killed him over the years, and they found a way to get him shut down. that is, I give a lot of credit to what they're doing now defensively as well.
Thumbs up, Eagles, no doubt.